gets the switch. Takes it.
Don't do that. Don't do
Pulls the nutmeg on him.
Chris, don't do that. That's not right. That's not. After you do
And look, he's setting it up the whole time.
Look.
Just get him to turn.
Oh, gee, look at the young fella. He said, oh my. No, he didn't.
Another one of their first round.
You're getting all the points, DA, tonight.
That's right.
I'm getting the rebounds and the steals. Oh, don't do that. That's not fair.
My goodness.
Oh, that is not fair.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he shook Sabonis.
Kennard in double figures already. Chris Paul with a quick hand, generates a steal, drops it off with a streaking Mikal Bridges, who rumbles to the rim.
Look at that right there. That's nice. That's just recognition. Like Chris Paul knew Mikal was running even before he caught the ball. He had him.
Jordan Poole, he is a real weapon now. There's Paul, flurry of moves, little spin, and he knocks down the jump shot. Chris Paul
knocked down a couple of threes and to kind of further that story. A beautiful behind the back pocket pass to the rolling Biyombo for the slam. Just so lethal when he gets his foot in the paint. Paul, nice little drop off, finds Bridges, corner, high arching three, cash it in.
Driving, missed it, and Claxton couldn't finish. Here's Paul. Oh, no! Counted and a foul. Bridges gets to the rim, and Chris Paul has ridiculous vision.
Began his college career at Virginia Tech, then finished up at Florida, where he was the SEC Sixth Man of the Year. Paul got it.
Look at Chris Paul as he just dances on Powell. Excuse me, my friend.
And I think he and his brother both thought that they were done wrong here for whatever reason. There's a lot to that story, not enough time to get into it, but here's Paul finding Smith cutting. That has worked all night long.
To commit to this dive here, and you can see that Koff.
Suns have won 5 of the last 6 meetings. Biyombo rolls to the rim and knows exactly what to do with it.
Well, Biyombo. That's like, and I keep bringing that up, and I just want our viewers to understand. 94 feet, man, by 48, and you haven't been playing.
Paul working baseline, gets into Bane, and one.
So they want the Suns to go away. They have done a mountain of work.
Paul across the lane, gets to his spot.
Come on.
And gets the result.
You know his name.
Point guard, CP3.
CP weaving through traffic, rising up on 2 defenders and sticks it right in the heart for Chris Paul.
And you know Monty talked about, hey guys, that's that guy.
The Euro was a no for Murray. Up ahead, Paul floating. Booker with the finish.
Going right back to that action with Chris Paul on a high screen and roll.
Snakes the screen and gets the layup. Chris Paul so brilliant. The maestro with a half court gets the bucket. Chris Paul had Conley caught him tailgating here. Saw his rear lights.
With a nice move inside, Morris has 2. Paul with a lot of traffic, but he does that so well. Very crafty underneath.
Well, he's always under control.
Warriors stalling out offensively the last couple of trips. Chris Paul with the midi, got it.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And if he likes the matchup, look out. So there's the screen by Ayton, frees him to get up against the big. Right, so Toscano Anderson has the initial draw. The screen's going to come on that bottom side. Ayton really doesn't even have to set one. Quick switch by Looney.
Yeah. Now Paul gets a switch with McDermott.
This is sealing right here.
On the pull-up. Yes! And one. The point guard delivers.
He's one of the best clutch players that this league has seen in a while. And he's doing it, K-Ray, from an area where they say don't do it. I don't want to hear it. He's barely 6'1".
Double-figure rebounds tonight for D.A. to go along with his 8 points, 10 rebounds. Paul on the drive, little scoop, roll, finish, foul. Well, his career high is 43 when he scored at Wisconsin. Deep three on the way. CP3.
Suns remember what Portland did to him.
You know you have got the attention of some of the greats when Steve Nash remarks about your play. Shot clock at 5. Deep three on the way from Chris Paul. Splashdown.
I don't know. You don't know what that is. I really don't either. I just know the name.
First basket of the game for Chiozza. Taking a minute from Toscano Anderson. 4 to shoot now. Paul's got to go. He's got Payton on his hip. And Chris Paul delivers.
Suns have overplayed everything they've tried to do.
Paul gets it across the paint. And a little giddy up.
12-0 on second chance points for Dallas. Paul dancing on Porzingis and gets the 2. Chris Paul.
With the help of assistant coach Corey Vinson, getting their workouts in. Chris Paul with a nice pump fake and bucket.
Booker to get to this spot. The primary defender doesn't get back, and then Chris Paul does the same thing. The primary defender is not allowed to get back into the picture.
Ingles blocked by Bismack. Ball leading the break. Booker on the drive and says it with his chest.
And then offensively, off of the good defense.
4-point game. Paul able to poke it away from the rookie Sykes. Up ahead to the slashing Booker. And slips that one in.
Dallas by 1. Suns have the ball. Turnovers this quarter. Suns, none. Only one in the entire second half. Good feed Biyombo from Paul. Counted foul.
Out of that timeout, you've got Chris Paul, you've got Devin Booker, but we're going to run a...
And a rebound by Paul.
Could not get a better look on that possession. And then
Wow, you could get a good look right there, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, the point guard, able to get Bridges in stride for the Phoenix as the Suns are hanging on.
A lot of players have gone through this league that hasn't sniffed 10,000. So we know Devin's going to be way up in the 20s, all said and done.
He is the Clippers' all-time leading assist man. Beautiful pass, Johnson with ease. What an assist. What a throw, my goodness.
Paul tried to turn the corner, feeds it up top for a little Bahamian boom from DeAndre Ayton.
Albeit early in the year, just some preseason. But really saying great things about his basketball IQ.
Well, yeah, he's won 3 championships. He's played with LeBron James, Steph Curry. He's played with so many great players, and you see Chris Paul knock down a big 3 there.
Than we've seen the last couple of games.
Without a doubt. Just the energy all around.
Pull back 3 on the waiver. Chris Paul.
You know, no pun intended, a robot just out there doing something because someone tells you to do, but just playing the game.
Good looking pull up there from CP3 over Birch.
Consecutive start for Larry Nance. Wheeling in Paul, open lane, took advantage of it right there.
Here's Paul again, switched on Aldridge. Paul screams in, gets the bucket, plus the foul. A chance for 3 for Chris Paul.
Paul in the dribble drive, takes the elbow pull up. He'll get the and 1.
All the time is never done. 24/7 on 12. Thanks to him. Finds Staff. Paul, the step back in the paint. Got it.
From deep so far, but always a threat. Paul faked the handoff back to Biyombo. Like he told him after the last game and when he first signed. In clutch time, which is defined as the last 5 minutes and the game score within 5 or fewer points. Smith inside off the nice Paul pass.
Make it 41% now. Suns at 49% shooting. Mikal gets the good open look and deposits the triple.
That's how easy that is. I mean, it's like, that's the separation.
Utah by 4. Paul. over Pascal. And I understand it's a very tough task on that island. Again, it's Melo on Paul. He goes right by him. Chris Paul. Yes, and a foul. Lakers still have 4 in the health and safety protocols, and their head coach and their radio announcer as Chris Paul lays it in to put him back up 20.
Looking to move above 500, secure win number 4 for closing out this homestand on Saturday night. Chris Paul making him do the dance.